what happened that prompted you leaving Carbonation?
So I'll tell you exactly what happened when I left Carbonation. Basically, he didn't hit me, but I was hit by Zoka, Eferu, and Shiva did push me and nudge me and was getting up in my face as well. The reason why this happened is because they felt as if I was being disrespectful to him by giving him a face. One of the reasons why I left is because y'all don't know, when he was trying to do the queen thing, there wasn't going to be a new queen. It was all an act. At first it wasn't. I'm thinking that I actually have a chance to like prove that, okay, well, I can definitely, take the queen thing and really do something positive with the cult. But nah, he was like, it was never going to be that way. He said that it's going to be Queen Malia, queen. She's going to remain the queen after the court thing, and I'm going to be her servant, meaning I'm going to be her caddy. I did do everything for her, and for a day or two I was that. I was her servant, and I'm going to be her servant, and I'm going to kiss her feet in front of the whole world, and then I'm going to claim the name Sophia, because people was calling me Nateri again and forgot that I was renamed Sophia. So that was the plan. And I wasn't really always okay with it, but I tried to be okay with it because I tried to think of the bigger picture about how he's saying he's about to adorn her, adorn Malia, and make her the queen and show how a black woman should be treated, and make her the face of Carbonation. And I'm just like, all right, well, I can sacrifice, me really feeling like I could do it for her to take the shine. But in my heart, I didn't really feel like that's what I wanted to do, because he said, and you're going to be in the background. And when he said that, it triggered me, because I'm like, I'm not made to be in the background, yo. I know that about myself. I'm not made to be behind nobody. That and I shine really, 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 really bright. He wanted me to dress her up every day, with the fashion that I got, all the clothes that I brought. He wanted me to do everything for her. Anything that she wanted, I was supposed to do for her. And when I really thought about it, after seeing that they didn't really respect me or cared for me at all, they just said, "Oh, you just bought the fashion," without even recognizing that that's not all I did. You know what I'm saying? I realized that they don't love me like I really love them, and I want to go. And so after some time of just sitting there, and everybody got up and left, and they told me just to sit there, I felt really excluded at that point. Like they didn't forgive me for anything I did. So at this point, I'm more hurt than angry, because I ain't had time for it. So I pack up my stuff and I'm looking for an Uber at this point. And I'm sad at this point. I'm real sad, because I really thought they liked me, and they didn't. They was just faking the whole time. I'm like, nah, I want to leave now. And he's like, okay, well, you know, are you calling your Uber or whatever? I'm doing that right. I told them I'm doing that right now. And even Aya said, oh, stop being self-pity and just do the work. I'm like, nah, I don't want to be here no more. Like that shit is dead. It's done. I don't want to be here no more. Even though I truly in my heart I wanted to stay with the group and the family. I call my Uber. I call up a friend. Actually, I text a friend, and she said that I can stay at her um, place or whatever, art studio for the night. So I got the Uber, and I started to make my exit. And the girls are snatching a charger, my nigga, a charger out of my hand, saying, "Oh, is that your charger? Did you came with this charger?" I said, "No, I didn't come with this one, but I came with a charger, and I can't find it because people have been using it. I don't know where it is at." So they snatched the charger out my hand. I'm like, "Did Baba G tell you to do this?" So I was gonna go upstairs to go to Baba G. Queen Malia comes out and tells me to go back downstairs And I'm just like, Baba G would have never treated me like this. Y'all bitches just jealous. I'm just thinking that in my mind. Like, so I just started going at this point. I didn't make no problem. I ain't cause no issue. I ain't cuss them out. Nothing. I just said, I'm going. And I'm rolling my shit out the door at this point with my shoes off. And I'm getting to the car. And that's when they said, Baba G is calling you. God is calling you. Will you answer the call? So I go back inside. I go back inside to tell him bye. And I hug him and he says, I love you. And I said, I love you too. And that's when he started taking me into the other room. So he takes me into the other room and I start crying in his arms. Because I don't know, I just was emotional. Everything was just like piling up on me. The Uber done left me, so I felt like I was trapped there again. And I was like, oh my God, like I just missed the Uber. Like, and at this point, I'm looking at him in the eyes, and me being dumb, I got manipulated back in. Literally, like I couldn't resist him in that moment. In that moment, I was really vulnerable, and he knew exactly what to say to me to help have me stay there with him. And yeah, we did make love in that moment. The Uber done left, and my friend is calling me like back to back to back, asking me if I'm okay. And I'm just like being a stupid ass, like letting him manipulate me back into the situation and allowing him to have sex with me. So at this point, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm stupid as fuck because I'm a sucker for fucking love. Like, he knows exactly what to do to get me back. And at this point, in my mind, afterwards, I'm telling him I still want to go. And he's like, hurry up and get over that shit and let's go. Like, you wasting time. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a shower. And he's like, okay. So he leaves the room. And while I'm in the shower, I'm texting my friend. I'm like, at this point, I'm going to have to sneak out because I I was weak in that moment. I was weak, and he knows exactly what to say to, just get me back in. I missed my Uber. I missed my shot of going. So I'm gonna have to just go. So I um I asked her for $11 for Uber to the nearest something somewhere, and that's what happened after that. I had to sneak out in the rising when everybody was sleeping, and I prayed to God that nobody woke up. The only person that was up was Zoka, and she was in the shower. So I took the opportunity to go because I knew that if I would have stayed, more humiliation, more embarrassment, more of what happened that night would have happened more if I stayed there. So that's the story.
Do you realize that what he did to you before you left was do you think that it was truly love making or making love to you, or do you feel that it was, that it was coercion, which is pretty much one step down from, you know, sexual abuse?
No, I know that it wasn't love because it just felt fake. It just felt like he was acting and just to keep me. Like I'm just some kind of trophy to keep and not, share with the world. It's just I'm just something to just collect dust on the shelf. And I felt stupid. I felt real dumb because I'm supposed to be this strong ass woman, but I fell right back into it, you know. So yeah, I know it wasn't real. I knew that he was like just having sex to me for just to have sex with me so I can stay, thinking all I needed was dick, and that wasn't it. What I wanted was love, real genuine true love for him and the family, forgiveness, and I didn't even get that. So I just wanted to leave at that point. I just wanted to go.
Completely understandable. I just want to let the audience know that, guys, I did ask her earlier on in the interview if she was going to go to the authorities and file charges for the assault that the multiple assaults that have happened to her before she left. And she did say that she was addressing this on her own. And so we have to leave it in her hands and, see what happens from there.
I would just watch videos, not believing what the hell I was seeing.
Yeah.
And another detective was familiar because I showed him these videos. He's like, he's been trying to get this nature boy for a minute because of some things he's seen online. And then here you are. He is, I'm just going to use a term, he's like a real good car salesman.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the charisma. I mean, it's, it's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
He gets everybody with his charisma, like you said.
Yeah.
But, so let me real quick go back.
Mm-hmm.
When you went back up to say goodbye, he pulled you into another room and he had sex. Was that consensual?
I don't know how to explain if it was consensual. Like,
Is it something you wanted?
I just let it happen, if that makes sense.
Did you tell him no at any point?
Yeah. I told him, like, no, I want to go. But he was just like, do you really want to go? And I start crying. So I don't really know how to explain that. At that point, I just let it happen because, I don't know, giving him what he wants if he leave me alone. And I can just figure out getting out, you know.
Based on what you were telling me, it was something that you weren't wanting, correct?
Yeah, at the time, because I really wanted to go. And a part of me just gave it to him because I did, still care for him. In my mind, I'm calculating at this point. I'm like, okay, he has me in his arms. He's telling me, let's have sex. Da-da-da-da.
Did you ever tell him at some point no?
Yeah, I'm like, no. And he's like, do you really want to go? And I looked him in his eyes.
And I understand what you're saying. Is at some point you just relented and it happened.
Yeah.
But did you acknowledge the fact that you didn't want to be there, you didn't want this?
Yes, I did. And so that's what happened. And I just calculated how to move forward in the rising, getting out, sneaking out.
And you do want to prosecute?
I do.
I think we've got a pretty good case here. I mean, really, I do. But it all, for now, comes down to you. Because if you say I want to prosecute, I mean, we've got nothing.
Yeah.
This guy needs to be jammed up. He needs to go.
I think he needs to put in a mental hospital so he can get help.
Well, they got that in prison.
Yeah, I want that.
Okay, but here's the thing, and I understand you still got feelings for him. Okay, and I get that, but he's not a good man.
I thought he used to be.
Well, everybody.
He might have used to be. It's one of those things.
He
Maybe
knew
the power.
what he was doing.
Yeah.
He's been knowing what he's doing. Okay, he's like probably, I mean, the biggest narcissist I think I can ever remember actually seeing.
Yeah.
And to thank your God, the guy is not a good man. You ever overhear them ever talk like, hey man, this guy's a fucking clown?
No, they never talk bad about him.
He sounds like he could probably go both ways.
Right.
Well, he needs to continue that in prison. I'm sorry, that guy's just not a good person, not a good human being. He don't need to be out here.
And I definitely want the best for him, but I just...
He needs outside help.
Yeah, right.
But and I tell this to a lot of people, you need to come first before him. Okay? I mean, you're wanting something good for a guy that's been bad.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.